It's the Doves.
That's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Versus the Vultures.
Oh, no.
It's time for 3 up, 3 down. This is the Sports Source.
I like the little oh no when the Vultures are mentioned. All right. It is time for 3 up, 3 down, and it's brought to you by Parkside Cabin Rentals. You see their website right there. When it comes to rustic luxury in the Smokies, visit that website. They have dozens, literally dozens of cabins of all sizes for couples, for anything from couples to corporate meetings. I mean, any size you can imagine. You can see the layouts for all of them right there at their website. Pick the dates, pick the one you want. It's really great. Plus, downtown Gatlinburg, you get free parking whenever you visit if you stay with Parkside Cabin Rentals. All right, let's welcome in the Doves on today's show. Tennessee gets a win. That means the sunglasses come out.
The sunglasses out, baby. The sunshine is here. Like Casey the Sunshine Band tonight.
There we go. All right, so former Vol Sterling Hinton down there and former Vol Daniel Hood beside him. All right, gentlemen, we do 3 up, 3 down, and we will start with I tell you what, let's end on a high note today since they won. So let's start with the downs. The number 3 down, Vulture Jimmy. What have you got?
Number 3?
Number 3 down.
Backup quarterbacks. I didn't think they played very well. I think it was obvious that they need more work. Look, you got a freshman, a true freshman, a redshirt freshman. Shrout was, 3 out of 9. Mauer was 0 for 2. He ran the ball. He showed some mobility. But I think both of them illustrated why they're not ready to play even against Chattanooga.
I don't know what you're looking at. Social media fell in love.
I'm sorry that I differ from social media.
I know. It kills you. All right, let's see. Number 3 up. Who we got?
We're going with Jeremy Baines. 2 picks.
That's the number 1 up, but that's fine. We'll start in reverse. We'll get him out there.
Well, I was thinking about that. I was reading a quote by Tyler Burton, and I wanted to make him the other one there. But Baines, 2 interceptions. I think he had 3 solo tackles. Thought he played really well.
Yeah, 2 picks for a guy that came in running back. And I'd still like to see him in the short yardage role.
Yeah.
But nice day for Jeremy Banks. And you had Jeremy Pruitt say very nice things about him after the game yesterday.
Banks is tough. He's a tough guy.
Let's see. Who is the number 2 down, Will Overstreet?
The number 2 down is how does your special teams get 2 penalties and they're both on your kickers? That to me is something that can get you beat at any point, any time. But when your punter goes out and gets a late hit, there was obvious late hit, and then after you score a touchdown, you have momentum and your kicker kicks it out of bounds. He's been doing great all year. Those are the kinds of things that you're playing a really good team. Those get you beat, and you can't do those things. You can't let the special teams guy add more to what you're having to overcome, especially against these next couple of SEC foes.
And I will give the special teams some credit. We haven't had a chance to put them in the ups earlier, but they've been up the first 2 games,
Yeah.
so it was as you said, it was out of character yesterday.
It definitely was.
But something that has to change before you get into SEC play. All right, Sterling Hinton, who is the number 2 up?
Number 2, without a doubt, I'm going with Jared Garantano. I mean, I love the way his rhythm. He felt good about it, looked good out there, and it showed. I mean, he was really doing things out there. I mean, as a quarterback, when you start feeling the rhythm and you're feeling in that zone, sometimes the defense is not even there. So I hope that carries over into Gainesville this week. I'm looking forward to the offense doing big things against the Gators this week.
All right, very good. And the number 1 down.
John, there were some late penalties on Tennessee, personal fouls, hitting after the whistle, dead ball fouls. One was on Trey Smith, which is really surprising to see. And then Will Ignott on defense had 1. And Jeremy Pruitt alluded to that after the game. You can't have those kind of penalties. I think that's just a lack of discipline. Was really surprised to see the one on Smith. Somebody told me later that the guy that he hit had maybe taken a shot at him earlier. I didn't see that.
Still.
But I did see the one where he hit the guy late. And I thought
So did the ref.
Yeah.
So did the ref. I mean, that's the way it always
Yeah,
goes.
exactly. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Is this the number 1 or the number 3 up?
This is the number 1.
So you flipped it on me. All right.
Flipped it because Tyler Burton, when you watched him yesterday with the block punt, the tip punt, he had a punt return, but it was his mentality. And after the game, the quote that he had, where he said, "You know what? I'm not able to help my team on offense, so special teams is where I'm making it." And have a senior coming in with a coach that's focusing on younger players, wanting to bring in. I just love his mentality and thought it's a representation that you try to have as a Tennessee player.
And he came in as a high-rated receiver, went to DB, and now he's doing well on special teams. I mean, that's team. And that stuff will get you over the hump.
All right, there's one more up I wanted to mention. I meant to get him in the last segment where we were talking about getting lined up correctly. Daniel Batuli was back yesterday. That is a huge plus for the offense. But more so, I'm giving an up just for being back, not just on the way he played yesterday, but it's a good plus for Daniel Batuli to be back. And then also, Sterling, you had an up that you wanted to throw out.
And I think this is something that Vol Nation exemplifies what we're all about. The band. Wearing those T-shirts of that bully kid down in Florida. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. And they deserve an up for showing that type of Volism.
Well, and Daniel mentioned that as we were going out last week. And that story just kept getting better and better until UT finally has offered the kid a scholarship for 2032. So
awesome.
When you talk about the best part of the Tennessee fan base, that's what it's all about right there. I thought that was really classy. And a big thumbs up to the university for doing it the right way as well. You won a lot of brownie points this week all across the country, and they were deserved. It wasn't just a PR move. That was good stuff.
The attention brought also an Alabama fan sent Tennessee a $1,000 check to help support it.
That's terrific. That's terrific. I saw there was some school of kids in some school, some other state, Pennsylvania or something, where everybody got those shirts and wore orange to support the anti-bullying thing.
Yeah,
That's
sure
just
did.
terrific.
Yeah.
So good deal.
So, man.
All right, when we come back, we're going to dive deeper. We're going to dive deeper into the Tennessee quarterback situation. Garantano, the freshman, getting in there. Jeremy Pruitt's interesting comments. Come on back.